I mean, Aurora passive is just broken. So I could see a world where WE get down and dirty.
I like the Nocturne pick for Monkey here on R5.
He votes against it, and Flandre will have to recognize that he's going to have to do something here. Oh my god.
Another hook on Atayu, not even able to use his flash in time. As AL's bot lane going to pick up first blood with the help of Kyle.
Up on right now as the Nocturne, and it just does not matter.
It's just all about what the scaling can do, but if you can't get to the point in the game where the scaling happens, going to be a big problem as Cube accepting his demise as well. 2-0 for AL early in this game 3.
There is no level 6 here for Vampire. They need to get this first grub for him.
Monkey has it though. Already forcing a flash away from Karis is Tarzan. As the grubs have been started up. Hope on the way. In goes the Paranoia. They're going to try to lock down the Shanks. And Annie is just completely taken down. He failed his flash, and that's the first kill of the game for WE. But hook lands on Akaris. He's going to be taken very low, but not down just yet. He gets himself a double kill, though, as WE are going to try to turn this fight around on the backside of things. It's Cube also forcing Flandre out of the picture, and WE can just go right back to the grubs.
Shanks failing that flash is a huge heartbreaker, and maybe Flandra's dead next. Vampire!
Flash over is Vampire with a twisted advance! Another kill goes the way of Team WE as Taeyun gets involved as well. Hope and Tarzan still alive, still looking to try to skirmish. They're actually going to push away WE in a 2v4 situation and make sure it's not a full sweep of the grubs.
But that's feats of strength, or feats of warfare going over to WE. That'll be also the epic monster slaying, the first one going over to them.
Over the hump in terms of a series win just yet, but this could be an opportunity for them to do so. As in goes another Paranoia for Monkey around this first dragon. However, not a lot of damage just yet, but here comes Taeyun and Tarzan going to eventually drop, and now it's Shanks caught inside of that cage, and Karis goes between worlds and takes Kyle down. A double kill for Taeyun, and WE win yet another team fight.
And they're going to be able to grab the dragon here. WE punishing what looks to be a lackadaisical AL. Game 1 Andes might be the narrative for the split at this point. There is no punishment onto Vampire here, guys. You guys deal no damage. This is just them trying to juice some souls from the Cho'Gath. WE making good on what could have been a very problematic early game. I know I was very guilty of just saying, hey, they have 3 losing lanes. The matchups are not looking good. Tarzan now trying to punish with a Grand Starfall.
Land the stun of the Vampire. Rupture does connect as well. Should be a kill. Flandre has the feast, but Vampire flashes away and makes sure that he is not in range of Flandre's big ol' mouth. Taeyun gonna get hooked up, but Kyle just goes straight to his death underneath the turret. Left to be answered as to what their season is going to look like if they keep dropping series like this. Their third potentially in a row. Flandre try to find some respite on Dakar. He's forced to flash away. As in comes in engaged from Monkey on the backside of things. And Nature's Grasp gonna root up too. And WE will make their return right back to the Herald. A hook from Kyle. It lands on a Taeyun, and that could be big. A big shutdown finally into the hands of Hope as AL get a little bit more back into this game.
AL are saying, thank you, Taeyun, for taking the greediest path. They didn't know where Blitzcrank was, but the God Hand delivers. And that means that AL finally grabs some time back into this game. That'll be the Herald going over to them. Flandre forcing a flash out of Karis in trade. Something goes right here for AL. It's as good as it's going to get right now. And that is some of the upside that this Blitzcrank does offer you.
Be okay with just staying up on that top side.
Herald spawns in mid. This should be the mid lane tier 1 if they want it. AL instead, though, they're going to try and move in.
Paranoia in from Monkey, but he has not gone in just yet. Just waiting and using the lack of vision to actually take the dragon down. So a smart play here for Team WE, opting out of the fight and instead looking to just get that dragon. And now they can look for another engage as Hope gets chunked down pretty heavily. Tarzan, Grand Star falling forward onto the top side of the map to try to take down Cube.
A Cho'Gath on the enemy team right now. They're going to move off. Get a little bit of vision, pull it down towards the bottom side of the map. Pantheon can ult for this play.
Yorick has his as well, but Cube think he's comfortable pushing. They could try to do the same strategy again, where Monkey just presses the R button and turns off the lights, but the Otacon is down to 6,000 HP, and they've already had to kite away from it. Now the teleport comes in, and the full-on fight will start. A huge between worlds, but he gets feasted,
Monkey's dead.
and AL get 2 kills right back, but it's matched by WE. Cube is still strong, and Taeyun is on the back line. The Otacon gets secured by Tarzan, but Team WE should be able to win the team fight. A triple kill already for Cube on the Yorick, and OPLoLReplay has to flash away.
That might have been the Otacon. That's gold. That's some experience going over to AL with all of those petals. But more stacks here for Taeyun. A turret as well here for WE. Problematic stuff here now happening around the map. A lot of gold in their back pockets to spend. Maiden has been taken down. It is easy for WE to get back into the pit, however. A single Scryer's Bloom can be spotted out. They have a lot of mobility between Karis and Monkey. They're going to avoid it. It's going to be a missing soul point here for WE. A single ward in the pit, not seen. Senna ult goes out.
Tibbers on top. Jungler for WE down. But the Dragon has been peeled away from AL. They don't want the Drake. They want the fight as well. 2-man rupture in for Flandra. And Karis is shut down. It's a triple kill for Hope. And right back to the Dragon they go.
Are they going to also be able to pick up this Baron 15 seconds before the big purple worm? WE, misstep going into that river. I don't know, Grapes. Do we feel like this is going to be the kind of decision that brings AL back in? Because this is giving me vibes of game 1, kind of.
Yeah, where WE got off to a good start, then AL were able to kind of just win 3 full team fights in a row. And the hopes up. Karis doing a little bit of poke damage onto Tarzan. As the Baron dance now has begun.
Mid.
Come out. They're looking towards the mid lane. A fear lands onto Hope. He's going to get taken down by Taeyun.
I don't know if there's going to be more grasp anymore. I think this is just going to be the mid lane tier 1 and a little bit more gold so they can potentially get to that third item. Taeyun getting very close to an Infinity Edge. Is that Dragon spawning in 15? They can grab this turret, move into the bottom side of the map, and look to put themselves on that soul point that was denied 5 minutes ago.
WE able to take. Monkey's going to be able to get here in time, absolutely, especially with the Paranoia.
Yeah, he has his ultimate coming up thanks to having the experimental hex plate and engage now.
Lands onto Cube. Will they be able to center him down just yet? Not now, as he has been able to flash away. Dragon's been secured. Vampire flashes away from the rupture, but now AL want the fight. Paranoia was used, but not to close a gap, just to try to toggle with some vision. As Monkey steps forward. He gets caught out by the hook of Kyle, and Shanks will take him down. WE's jungler is dead, and AL should claim this Baron.
This should have been a perfect line of play for WE if they just were able to move back and take your conservative lines there, but taking a play right as they have control of this side of the map, a massive mistake coming in from Monkey. The team leader stepping in the wrong position gives AL position back in this game. It's still a Mountain Soul or Dragon Soul point here on the cards for WE, but a Baron will help smooth out the next 3 minutes of this game for them, and hopefully get them back into this game where they've had so many worries as AL.
Told anyone's legend that Monkey was just going to be there, and Tarzan flashed over, got vision of Monkey, and then immediately the follow-up all landed on top of him.
I like the idea of the combo there from Kyle. Use the silence, then try to find the hook.
Starfall in onto Cube. He should just get feasted. Yes, Flandre picking up that kill instantly. Monkey getting taken very low as well. Hope takes him down with a ricochet, and Taeyun has to flash away. Tier 2 turret still up and available. Dawning Shadow over the top, and Karis gets stunned. Karis gets shut down, and that might be it. Anyone's Legends, they go 2 for 1, and they go on to the tier 3 right now.
No more Tibbers. It's a teleport out from Shanks. Is this the end of the game? A minute left with these Baron buffs. A massive mistake. We're going to have to go back to the third Dragon of the game where AL were able to steal that away, and too many mistakes from WE.
It's going to have to be Taeyun and Vampire, but the wave just might be too much. It's still 4 members strong for your defending champions. Taeyun not having the damage just yet. Flandre munches down Vampire once more, and the Summer Swoon has come to a conclusion. Anyone's Legends are going to be able to pick up their first win of Split 3.
And it was through the jaws of defeat, a weird early game yet again here, where WE, they get control of the early game, they get all of the early buffs,
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.